Hi Stratford Chorus, my name is Mark and I'm here to help y'all out with a butter braid pastry fundraiser. Butter braid pastries are frozen pastry dough you bake yourself. This is what it'll look like when you receive it. This is what you will deliver to your customers. It'll be frozen solid. It'll feel like a frozen brick. This right here, this is what it'll look like after you let it rise. So the way the butter braid pastries work is you have to let the dough thaw and rise. It has yeast in it. It'll cause it to get really, really large. It'll nearly double in size. And you bake it yourself, and each flavor comes with an icing packet. So you serve it hot, you serve it fresh, and you ice it after you bake it. Mr. Nix should have given you an order form. If he hasn't yet, he will distribute order forms for you. A few important details about your order form. Number one, please don't forget to put your name on your order form. Every now and then students forget, and that just creates a hassle for Mr. Nix. Number two, there's 5 flavors available. There's cinnamon, there's also apple, Bavarian cream, blueberry and cream cheese, and strawberry and cream cheese. Each item costs $14, so you sell them to your customers for $14. And the course is going to profit 40% for every item that you sell. So you'll profit $5.60 for your program for every item that you sell. Kind of on the left-hand side of your order form, you'll notice Mr. Nix has set a goal for each student to sell at least 2 items. And then underneath that, the reason we're doing the fundraiser is we're trying to raise money for your program. We're trying to reduce choral fees, choral expenses. So we're just trying to, lower the cost of participating for y'all. Kind of new this year. It might have been available last year if y'all were part of the course last year and participated in the fundraiser. We do now have an online store, so your customers can literally pull out their smartphone, their iPhone, and they can purchase right online from their phone. In the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see there's online ordering, two ways for them to get to the online store. Number one, they can go to the tinyurl.com/shs braids, BRAIDS. They can also, or you can, right in class, pull out your camera phone and your smartphone, pull out the camera feature, and zoom in on the QR code. That QR code will take you directly to your online store. Now, what you need to remember about your online store is you need to find your name within the online store, click on your name, and copy your own personal web address where that web address takes you for your part of the store. You want to share that through text or email, maybe post it to Facebook, social media. You just want as many people as possible to click on your store so they can pull out their phone and pay directly with a credit card. If you can't find your name in the store, either tell Mr. Nix, he can upload your name into the store, or he can provide you a link to self-register your own name as well. In the top right-hand corner of our order form, we'll notice there are 2 important dates up there. The first one is our return order date. That's the date that you have to turn in your order form with your money, your cash, your checks, to Mr. Nix so that he can upload the group order so that I can begin to prepare your order. The return order date is March 3rd, so we have about 2 weeks to sell. So I would recommend you get started right now. You'll have 2 weekends to talk to as many people as you want. Maybe mom or dad will take the order form to work. Anyways, you want to just share your link with as many people as possible. From there, our other important date is our delivery date. We are going to have our delivery the week of March 22nd. So what I will do for your delivery is I'm going to box up all of your items. Your items will come in a box or a case just like this. Your case, your box will have your name on it. It'll have a label on it. It'll tell you how many boxes and what flavors you sold. Inside your box, you'll notice that I can fit, there's several butter braid pastries in there right now, but I can fit as many as 7 items inside one case. So if you sell 10 items, you're going to have 2 boxes. If you sell 20 items, you'll have 3, multiples of 7. The reason I tell you that is I want you to know kind of what you'll be taking home with you. If you're a car rider, a bus rider, if you walk to school, bike, whatever. I just want you to be aware of what you're taking home with you. The important thing for you to remember with your delivery is they are frozen, they need to stay frozen. They do contain yeast, they do rise, they get really huge, so if you leave your box in your locker or in the car or on the kitchen counter and forget about it and don't put it back in the freezer, they will rise, they will actually burst through the package, and they'll basically be ruined. So 2 things will happen. Number one, you'll have to tell Mr. Nix, he'll get a hold of me, we'll figure out how to get you some replacements. But number 2, you'll have customers that trusted you with their hard-earned money. They maybe wanted theirs for Easter or some special family occasion. And so just be responsible, make sure you get yours back to a freezer on your delivery date. Lastly, if there's one thing you remember from this video, I like to leave this with the students that I speak to. Studies have been done on fundraising. Companies, myself, teachers, groups, students, we all want to know what makes a successful fundraiser. How come maybe this fundraiser over here did an awesome job, they reached their goal, they surpassed their goal, and then this fundraiser over here maybe didn't quite do as well as they were hoping. Why is that? Well, what people respond, the number one reason that people don't support a fundraiser is they were never asked. 68% of people, nearly 7 in 10 people, they will support the fundraiser if they're just asked. So if you want to sell 2 items or 5 or 10 or 70 items and take home 10 boxes, it's literally as simple as just asking people for their support. Has nothing to do with your sales skills or your presentation or who you know or how much money they have or anything. Most people, if you just ask them, they will purchase at least one item. So I really appreciate your time. I did bring in some fresh baked samples, so Mr. Nix will hand out some samples for y'all. If you do have any questions, just ask him. He can send me a note, and I can get that answered for you. Thanks so much, and have a great day.